Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to put it back here, and then you guys can just sit there as I put this here. Let me switch it so that it's the right angle, and that way, and that should be good. Alright. If you've ever been to a theme park and tried to ride a roller coaster, you have seen the people who are ejected because they can't fit into the straps. For anyone watching this, it is a very awkward and sad experience. And even worse for the individual who was turned back. If you don't want to be this person, the first step is creating a healthful diet. In the 2011 edition of Gale Encyclopedia of Medicine, Dr. Rosalind Carson Dewitt writes, according to the U.S. Center for Disease Control, more than 1/3 of adults in the United States are obese. This is more than 71 million people. This percent is constantly growing, making obesity the second leading cause of preventable death in the United States. Now, I don't know about you, but I would like to know how to prevent these statistics from getting worse. With obesity becoming the norm in today's society, learning how to have a healthful diet could save lives for our future generations from being sick. Today, I will give you some basic information and tools to use when you're trying to understand how your body relates to food and what you can do to change that. First, let's go over what a healthful diet is. According to the 2008 edition of the Science of Nutrition, a healthful diet provides the proper combination of energy and nutrients. When making this plan, it must have 4 characteristics. First, it must be adequate. This means it provides enough of the energy, nutrients, and fiber to maintain a person's health. Many Americans are not eating enough vegetables, which means they are not getting enough fiber and micronutrients. Next, a diet must be moderate. It is important to, no matter what you are choosing to eat, you do it in moderation. If a person eats too much or too little of a specific food, health goals cannot be reached. A balanced and varied diet must be the last 2 characteristics. A balanced diet is one that contains the combinations of foods that provide the proper proportions of nutrients. A varied diet means eating many different food groups on a regular basis. One easy way to do this is try a new vegetable every week, or substitute one food for another. Now that you have a good understanding of a healthful diet, it is necessary to understand how to read a nutrition label. Many times, reading a nutrition facts panel can be very confusing. So let's simplify it. According to Michael F. Jacobson of the Washington Post, official regulations for the nutrition labels was issued in January of 1993 by the Food and Drug Administration. Many changes have been made since then, but oftentimes nutrition labels are confusing. One example is a simple can of soup may look like 1 serving, but it ends up actually being 2. This can make a world of a difference between calories, fat, and oftentimes sodium. The next major thing to look for is the calories and calories for fat per serving. The easiest way to find out if a food is high in fat is to take the calories from fat and divide it by the total calories and multiply this by 100. This will give you the percent of calories of this food that is fat. The last thing is to look at the list of nutrients and ingredients. Understanding what foods you're going to eat has to offer nutritionally will allow you to make healthy decisions. When it comes to the ingredient label, a good rule of thumb is the less ingredients, the better it is for you. Great advancements are happening each and every day in nutrition, which is why it is imperative to keep up with this information. Many local supermarkets are making it easier to eat healthy. According to Keely Sheenan of Tampa Bay Times, a great new service will be offered at Publix to bring nutrition information to shoppers. This program will include personal shopping assistance, nutrition counseling, meal planning, and group tours of the store. The registered dietitian at Publix in the Winthrop Town Center, Jamie Stoltz, says, My goal here is to make this inviting and exciting and make nutrition fun and informative. Meal planning will cost $50 per week. Personal shopping will be $20 per session, and store tours are $15 per tour with as many people as you would like in that tour. Today we have gone over creating a healthful diet, understanding food labels, and one example of a great innovation in the nutrition world. Understanding what you put into your body is as simple as the idea of putting gas in your car. You want the best. Creating a healthful diet takes preparation and time and must incorporate the 4 characteristics: being adequate, moderate, varied, and balanced. This will become easier with practice and using tools around you, such as your nutritionists at your local Publix. Making good nutrition choices is more than just making you feel slim. It is about taking care of your body and reducing your odds of multiple sicknesses such as heart disease and diabetes. Like Ann Wigmore once said, the food you eat can either be the safest and most powerful form of medicine or the slowest form of poison. Thank you.